traveling north right now, going by Marmot Islands. A little lumpy coming out of Kodiak in the channel there. But it's not bad now. We're in the lee of the island. The wind's supposed to drop to 15 and then variable tonight, so hopefully the Barren Islands won't be too bad. My greenhorn is in his bunk. But that's okay. It seemed like he was doing all right. He wasn't sick. He started to a little bit, and then he sort of went and zenned out a little bit. I think he's going to be all right. Eventually, he's going to have to come up here and relieve me on a wheel watch and get some training on that. So I'm hoping that it's nice, because if I get out here from the lee of Marmot Island and it's rough, I might just anchor up and train him on the wheel watch tomorrow during the daylight. But yeah, it's been a while since I've just been alone with a greenhorn. In the past, I usually have a deckhand who's been with me the year before, maybe a couple years before, and they're sort of like older siblings where they teach their younger ones how to do things. And so when it's just me and a greenhorn, you just realize how much they do not know, and it's fine. The fact that they don't know it isn't a big deal, especially if they're able to learn, pick things up quickly. But you really have to handhold and be careful they don't hurt themselves. And if there was a camera running 24/7, it's just so many things you could laugh about. But I don't want to make fun of anyone. And when people don't know something, the only way they learn is to get their hands on it, try it. You show them the right way to do things, and it's like, this is what this tool is. This is what this does. This is how this works. To something as simple as a ratchet strap or a combination wrench. It seems simple to anyone who's used it, but if you've never used one, if you've never seen one or never had need to use one, then you don't know what it is. You don't know how it works, and so it's all just baby steps, training, and but it's gonna accelerate quickly here because we're running out of time and it's time to go fishing. So anyway, hopefully this will stay nice like it is right now. It's pretty decent out, but we're in the lee of an island, and when we get to the Barren Islands up here, that's usually where, if it's going to be nasty, it'll be nasty there. But the forecast is good. We waited, we were patient, and hopefully we'll have a nice ride into Seward. Well, it's 10:30 at night. We are just coming up on the east of the Barren Islands. It's very nice out tonight. So here we are. There's the Barren Islands, Kodiak, and Donkey Cape. Sitting on just about 100 fathoms of water, and look who got out of their bunk. How's it going, man?
Good.
So you got a little briefing on running the boat here for a while I take a nap?
Yeah.
You feel okay about that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to lay down and take a little nap here in a minute, and Noonan's going to run the boat. I hope I don't die in my bunk tonight. You hope so? Was that a Freudian slip? It's been 2 days and you're already ready to do me in? Early morning traveling today. Well, it's about 4:30 in the morning. Noonan got up and took a 4-hour watch. He did really well. It was dark out. I didn't get it on film or anything. We did a good job. So I got a pretty good nap in, which is always nice. A lot of times on this trip I don't really get to sleep at all, so it gets to be pretty long. I've been at it about 13 hours, I guess. Probably 10 or 11 hours left to go. It's calmed down enough, I can get the coffee pot out, make some coffee, which would be nice. Anyway, yeah, just a real glassy sea with a 6 to 8 foot swell spread out, and then there's another little cross swell. It's supposed to come up westerly. We're heading east right now, so well, kind of northeast. So if the wind comes up, we'll be on our stern. We're offshore. I could get in closer and duck through a couple passes and be out of any wind that comes up. But this is more of a straight shot, and then I think I'll beat the wind when I make my turn. So we're just staying offshore here, where it's kind of easy traveling. Don't have to do any turning. Just watch out for logs and other boats, fishermen out here working. I got a call from the Coast Guard checking on me. The chopper's flying over and wondering what we were doing, if we're fishing or not. When we weren't fishing, we didn't have fishing gear on. They were satisfied with that. Just told us to have a good trip and went away. They're, I think, monitoring IFQ fisheries, which is the individual fishing quotas, to see what permits are out there, what boats are fishing, where they're fishing. We get approached quite often when we're out fishing. The helicopter will fly over and ask us what we're doing. But it's always good to know they're around in case you get in trouble. So hats off to the Coast Guard. I have a niece in the Coast Guard, one in the Navy. So proud of them and what they do. Kenai Fjords National Park. We're offshore here, just beyond, and then you can see a little bit up there. There's part of the ice field, and that goes over, kind of caps the Kenai Peninsula between the Gulf of Alaska and the Sterling Flats and Tustamine and Skeelak Lakes, Kachemak Bay. That's all ice field up there. Really a nice day out here. It's a nice boat ride so far. We're out riding into Resurrection Bay right now. It's just been really nice. There's a lot of other traffic, so I'm staying at the helm here. There's a lot of charter boats and kayakers. It's good to see after the pandemic that the charter boats are all back up and operating and carrying their full contingent of passengers and sightseers and kayakers and all that stuff. And the fishing charter guys are out working, so that's good. I think last year was pretty devastating to them, so I'm glad to see that. So Noonan's downstairs making some brunch, which is awesome. So, well, I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, he did really well. Didn't get seasick. Took 2 wheel watches actually, so that was nice. I got some pretty good rest on this trip, which I usually don't get. And yeah, we'll send us a few more stills here probably as we come into Seward, Alaska. That's about a 200-mile boat ride across basically the open Gulf of Alaska. So you're kind of out there, but there's a few other boats, and there's help around. But you definitely want to be smart, not run in really bad weather unless you absolutely have to. Which if you think about things long and hard enough, usually you don't absolutely have to. But sometimes I guess you just do, or you get caught in it. So there's times we're out there when it's rough, but I'm glad we waited the extra day or so. And a lot more radio chatter here too. Anyway, so it's been a nice ride. We got a little bit of boat work to do. Another greenhorn coming in tonight. So I guess we'll meet him after we get to town, and we have some more briefing, and then I've got my experienced guy coming back, Leo. So it'll be nice. Leo will be able to sort of help me teach, take a little bit of the load off me. And I'm trying to talk a friend who's over longlining in Hawaii right now for tuna to take a 3-week break, come over, get on the boat, and help me train up one of my greenhorns who's going to be driving the skiff. And he's a very experienced skiff driver, and so hopefully he'll be able to do that. That'll be fun. And so I'm looking, the sun's hitting just right now. I'll do a quick snapshot of it, but there's old World War II bunkers up here coming into Seward that were for anti-aircraft. And I have never seen the sun hitting one just like this, unless it's something newer up here, maybe some sort of cell or communications or something. But anyway, I'll turn around and get a snapshot of that. So there's Bear Glacier, and then that leads up to the Harding ice field. It's sort of difficult to see. I'm a little ways away, and I'm just using my camera phone, but you can see those stripes on the glacier. Those are lateral moraines, and those are formed when 2 or more glaciers come together, and the rocks that are scoured from the side of each glacier meet in the middle and create kind of a racing stripe. Anyway, glaciers are cool. There's the Coast Guard Cutter Mustang heading out of Resurrection Bay. They're moving at a pretty good clip. A lot of Coast Guard presence yesterday and today on the way up here, so it's always good knowing they're around.